My team ruined their
Okay.
mentals
I
by
know
throwing
that,
one.
we're in pressed times. There's things that we need to do, but I think it's time that we get married.
Oh my
Please,
god. I think it's.
Emma, please be our officiant.
Do you, Dookie Stain, Mustard, Captain America, take Midnight Howl 98 to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Yes, of course. I love her. I want her to be my fucking wife.
Do you, Midnight Howl, take Dookie Stain to be your tank and heal him for all of eternity?
I do!
Oh my god.
I now pronounce you
Oh my god.
Cloak and Dagger and Captain America.
Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go do it.
You may now kiss the bride!
I did nothing, hey. Look at the finals, you useless waste of skin.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I am so cursed, like loser Q times a mil.
Dude, that was amazing. That was amazing.
I'm so happy. That's so good. Alright, welcome back to the channel, baby. Today we got another spicy situation for y'all. As you can see, our team went absolutely crazy. And we were like messing around the whole time, bro. I was like a officiant to like a marriage. They was just flirting the whole time. We were just like chopping it up in the chat room. And apparently on the other side, on the other team, they were going crazy, arguing, whatever. They took it into all chat, and this guy specifically is calling out all his teammates like, you guys aren't doing anything, yada yada yada, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna find out what happened. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It just goes to show, you know, some people drown, others die of thirst. You know what I'm saying? We were having the time of our lives on the other team, while the enemies were bursting at the seams with disdain. So we're gonna find out what happened and see if we can learn something from it. You know, this is why we should all review our game, so we can learn something. And don't be toxic. Once your mental is fried and all your teammates start arguing with each other and worrying so much about what other people are doing, that's when you start to actually lose the game. But let's get started. Let's just go see what's going on. Actually, first, before we do that, like, just looking at the numbers, bro, look at how much damage the healers are taking, bro. Look at the damage. That's ridiculous. Obviously, this person played, okay, Invis, and they played Luna Snow, but still, that's a lot of damage compared to Cloak and Dagger, who takes a lot of damage while standing in their own ult. Like, right? So I don't know, maybe that could have been a factor as to why they didn't get much healing. They also had to do a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, especially for a healer. Which means usually that they're getting dived on. Obviously, this guy, Dookie Stain, the husband in this scenario, was probably diving Luna Snow the entire game, which Luna Snow is probably not a really good pick for this comp. But they probably played it for the Johnny. That's probably what's going on. And for the freeze, maybe. I don't know. But let's see. That's just some of the things that stand out right away. I mean, honestly, all the DPS are pretty even Steven in terms of damage. This guy had more final hits, though. This guy, what is this guy doing? Oh, he's playing tank. He's playing tank. But as you can see, he doesn't have that much damage block. So, which means either the healers are not healing him, or he's not using his cooldowns properly and staying alive as the tank player. Well, these are just the initial thoughts. Let's get into the actual gameplay though. And if you like videos like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and check out the other video where it's the live commentary of the game we're about to watch. It was a fun time. Make sure you go check out Midnight Howl. She's the GOAT. She's the Cloak and Dagger on our team. But enough about that. Let's check out what's going on in this game. First of all, what are we? We are on defense. So this guy, okay. So let's take a look at the comps real quick. So we're running a triple support comp, and one tank. Okay, kind of interesting, especially on defense. But we'll see what happens. So we got Rocket Raccoon, Human Torch, Invisible Woman, Punisher, Adam Warlock, and Magneto. And then attack team has Cloak and Dagger, Rocket, Cap, Iron Man, Moon Knight, and the Thing. Now, the issue right away that we can see is Moon Knight has no counter. Especially in this game, or in this meta, like, you need something from Moon Knight. Magneto is just not really enough. He's just gonna get so much damage down. And then just like start steamrolling his ult super fast. Also, not that much peel for the Sue Storm. And we need Sue Storm a lot, because the Human Torch relies on Sue Storm to stay alive. So if Sue Storm is dead, it's gonna be a lot harder for Rocket to keep up our main DPS right here. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we get the fire down, trying to do some damage right away. We get a pick on Punisher. How did that even happen? So we're infinite ammo on the top. What even happened? How did he die? Oh, because of, see right here. What is this? Moon Knight, Onk, Iron Man. They focus the top. There's nothing you can do. There's not enough healing. The tank is stuck right here. There's no helping that guy at all. Right? And this is just straight out the gate. We just get an initial pick. Okay. Okay, go for a 1v1. This guy needs to back up. I don't know why we're taking a 1v1, especially into their spawn, with 1 DPS down. So, oh, he gets res though. Okay, he gets res by Rocket. But see, people are always here. And honestly, this is really good positioning by the Iron Man. He can't get looked at by the enemy team. So, the only person that could do damage to Iron Man right now is Johnny. And he's getting healed. And it's going to get harder and harder for this guy to get healed, especially when the tanks and the DPS are moving up the front. So this fight is getting isolated really, really fast. So we're straight out the gate. Like, there's a lot of issues position-wise and stuff. We run out, that's fine. Okay, that's a good pick. And this is really good, controlling this top part right here. Controlling this, you can, if you play around here as a flyer and you control this top so people don't get angles on your backline, this is really good. This is good positioning. Honestly, Human Torch is not playing too bad. Trying to get the final onto this, he kind of overextends. Gets blinded, gets killed by the Rock Man. Okay. Now, the other thing, they have nothing, literally nothing, for Captain America. Look at Sue Storm. She has to do so much just to stay alive. And like I said, Moon Knight is just gonna farm his ult so fast. There's no counter. There's nothing to stop him from doing that much damage. And everyone does. Johnny comes back. There's nothing you can do the rest of the time. Okay, fair enough. Check the stats real quick. Yeah. Okay, so Punisher is 2-1. 2k damage. Johnny Storm is 1800 damage, 0-1. You know, that's not really a good showing for the boy. And we have some decent healing across the board. Ults. Moon Knight already uses ult. Attack team is way up on ults. And yeah. Wait, look at the Moon Knight. I mean, they have nothing to answer for Moon Knight. They need to focus that guy. He's just gonna get so much damage, especially if you're not playing double tank. He's just gonna do so much damage, especially to Adam Warlock, because he has no defense against Moon Knight. Literally not. He has no movement or no anything. And this is bad. Like, okay, that was a troll by me. I was Mr. Clobbering Time. I trolled really hard there. Cause I was pressing the freaking I was trying to hit the push to talk button, but I pressed my alt instead. So then off of that, they go in, but they ult. Okay, so they synergize Rocket with Punisher, which is a good play, would be a good play if I was actually ulting instead of trolling. I didn't actually ult them. It was a mistake. I think they panic ulted thinking that people were gonna die because of the because of the thing ult, but it was just a misinput by me because I was trying to hit the push to talk. So then they use both ults. So Punisher gets the damage boost plus the ult, but everyone's behind the cart, so he doesn't get much value. This Captain America, I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to save the day over here. But if we continue on with this, so they answer with that. They use 2 ults and then okay, we shields up. Fair enough. Us against the world. This is really good ult usage by both teams. Except for the thing, which is me. I mean, they just have nothing. Also, they had nothing for Iron Man. Like, if you look here, like, they're just taking so much damage. Iron Man just walks. Iron Man just, like, walks down the lane. With the beam, and the whole time, everyone's packed in here like sardines. This whole entire time, Moon Knight is just getting so much damage down. And again, having only Magneto is like screwing them so hard. Everyone's just taking so much damage. They have to back up so much, use all their utility, and it's like, and they still can't out heal everything. Like, if you just look at the damages, they're not getting touched at all. Everyone just has to backpedal completely. And then everyone dies. Yep, everyone dies. Even Punisher, 1v1 with the thing. I'm just better. Okay, then they start to. Now, I don't know what is this play. Born Again. Everyone's dead. Nobody's even here. They get the 2 healers. This was really bad. Oh, Sue Storm gets out. That's a good play. No, it's not. You just die anyway. Okay, so everyone's dying. Sue Storm. Or Johnny Storm is here. Okay, Sue Storm dies. Johnny Storm ults, trying to save the point. Which I don't think it's worth it at all. Just save your ult for the next one. Doesn't get any value, doesn't get any kills. And the healers are dead, so everyone has to back up. And they don't have respawn. They don't have the spawn here, so he's running into nothing and everyone's low. So I don't know why we res the 2 healers in the back room without the rest of the team. there's just nothing. Now they're all staggered because they have to spawn in the back. And then the rest of the team can just go crazy. Okay. And then it's just a wash, and then we get to the next checkpoint. Honestly, if we save the ults for this checkpoint, it'd be much better. Because you can hold really well on this checkpoint here, but now that everyone's staggered and we have to wait so much, now attack team is just gonna push it down this chokehold, and then this position is just way harder to hold. And this is when like stuff starts to get crazy in the chat room, because you can see like this is me. I'm laughing right now. Like this is me laughing in the corner because like because of like what's happening. I'm getting so distracted. The whole team is getting distracted. Like what is this positioning? The heels are all the way back here. There's a Johnny Storm in the back line. This like this is not good play at all. Like this is like quick play right now, brother. I can't believe we actually won this game. Okay, but we go in. And then it's just chaos. It's just chaos and mayhem right now. The tanks are over there. Iron Man is over here. What is this guy doing, bro? Okay, he runs away. Somehow they don't kill him. He gets the... Okay, now we actually have a team fight. Okay, and we got Moon Knight over here. So, we have 5 ults on attack side, 1 ult on defense. Like, this is just a wash. Like, how did that even happen? This is really good positioning. Nobody's playing this top side. Everyone's worried about the cart. And again, we only have 1 tank. So everyone rallies on the tank. We can't take that much space. We have to play here. We can't push up. Which means that we just have so many more angles. Like Moon Knight's right here, Captain America's over here. And they can't really do anything about it. They have to be packed together like sardines. Okay, and then ults come out, Sumbul comes out, the moon comes out. There's just not enough healing to tank everything. Everyone dies. Everyone dies. They switch Spider-Man to touch, and there's not really much he can do. We have this lady over here, and defense had 3 ults. Which is such a shame. Obviously, Moon Knight ulted onto Punisher, and he couldn't get away. He couldn't use his ult, which is such a huge play. Again, we need. They just need tanks. They just need tanks. It would be so much easier. They roll out triple support, and they get caught with their pants down because their entire team got countered out. And then they don't make timely switches. And then this is what we're left with. So, attack is now defense, defense is now attack. We go Spider-Man, Luna, Punisher, Squirrel Girl, The Thing, and Rocket. Again, we need another tank. Even if you don't really play tank, you can play like Strange, which is relatively easy to play. Or Emma, which is also easy to play, just so we can take more space. But Spider-Man is not a bad pick. It can take care of the Iron Man, which is hard for them to deal with. You can also take out the Moon Knight, so we can get the picks. We can prevent that guy from having that many ults and doing that much damage. But the thing is, Luna. They probably want to go Luna for Spider-Man so we can get the snowflake. But the issue with that is that there's a Captain America, which Captain America ruins Luna Snow's day up entirely forever. So first you have to counter out Captain America so you can play Luna Snow, so you can play Spider-Man. Now obviously Spider-Man doesn't need the snowflake, but it does help a lot. And if we're gonna play Luna Snow just to give it to him, I don't think it's worth it at all, because Captain America will just piece up Luna Snow. Oh, and they changed back to okay, as I thought. But at the end of the game they do go back to Luna Snow, which I don't know why. That's not really a good idea. Okay, so they do go Strange. Okay, so they go Strange, the Thing, which these are good swaps. Thing mirror match. The Thing counters out themselves, and the Thing also counters out Captain America. Strange can counter out Iron Man and Moon Knight, and it should work. It looks promising. So let's see if these switches actually do anything. Also, let's do a stat check real quick. Spider-Man, okay, DPS are falling way behind in damage right now. What the heck? I think, okay, so Punisher changes to Strange, which would be a good pick, except they still don't have anything for the Thing. And they changed the Thing for Magneto. Okay, fair enough. That's not a bad pick. Okay. Okay, this guy does nothing for a little bit. I think definitely kill the Moon Knight. Or at least pressure him off so he can't do so much damage. Okay. Not bad. Oh, misses uppercut. Misses the down smash too. Okay. Okay, break this. Not a bad play. He's not a terrible Spider-Man. But you definitely need to win that 1v1 or else you're just wasting time. Okay. Let's check back in with the tanks. What's the tanks doing? Okay, wasted the E there. That was not necessary at all. Okay, we can't be taking this much space. We have to know, if you play Strange, you have to know that the Thing just absolutely demolishes Strange. He does so much damage. He attacks through the shield. So we need to stay in the LOS of the healers. Healer is here. Strange is here. Kind of out of the LOS. If you back up this way, she will have to move this way, you know? Like, and then she can't, like, we can't split the attention of the healer. Especially since one of the healers is back here. So we have to, like, stay together. They're split right now. How can this guy heal both of the tanks at the same time? Especially now that Captain America is coming in the battle. So we pick one side. Okay, we converge, but it's too late. See, they just lose all the spacing because they didn't stay together. They had to back up because everyone's taking damage. Oh my god. Midnight's going crazy. Look at this ult. Okay. So we ult, push in. Everyone dies. They ult this. Now this is a crazy ult right here. Guys, don't forget. Rocket ult is in a AoE. You see this like line here? That's like the line. If we ult while everyone's on the end of the line here, it's not gonna work. Like, why do we... This was this guy's ult. So why do we send it all the way over here? That's insane. And then everyone backs out of it. They thought they were safe. They're actually not safe. They would have been more safe if they stayed in here. Rocket is the only one in the ult. These guys die in the back line. Okay, Rocket wastes their ult. I don't know why they use that, but that's fine. Everyone dies. Teamwork. Okay, fair enough. Make some changes. So, we go back to Punisher. We get off Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl was not really a good pick. Obviously, they have Iron Man. So why are we going Squirrel Girl? We're going Squirrel Girl against Iron Man Moon Knight. Like, Punisher is just way better all day. Like, okay, but let's go. Punisher comes back, trying to put pressure on the DPS. Put pressure on the Captain America. Shields up into the Moon Knight ult. That's not really a good ult at all. Okay, get the shotgun out. Nice. It gets kind of horny for the kill. This guy's right here. Alright, that's not a good trade at all. I don't know why we get so horny for that kill, really. Especially with the shotgun. You can just shoot him from afar. You don't have to push that far in. Alright, fair enough. We're still on Spider-Man though. This guy's not doing much at all. Let's see. 3 and 5, 6k damage. Yeah, it's still not doing that much at all. We gave him some time to give us some results, but there's literally nothing. We're wasting all the trackers on the tracers on. Like, what is this? Right now, okay, if you're Spider-Man, you have to know that there's an Iron Man in the game, right? This is why we switched to Spider-Man, to counter the Iron Man. If we're looking for the Iron Man, and you can hear him, can you hear him? He's right here. You don't hear him? You don't have ears? You could have easily got this Iron Man. We should be focusing on Iron Man, not waiting around over here. You know that the Thing counters Spider-Man, and the Thing is standing in the back line. So why do we go for this? You could have easily got the Iron Man. Now Iron Man's here, he's full health. Now he's back into the fight instead of trying to isolate it. And also Moon Knight is here. So why are we going for these people who they're obviously getting peeled for, right? Instead, we should be looking out for this guy who's taking like these crazy off angles. The healers aren't looking at him at all. You can easily get this 1v1 right now. But instead, we go into the middle and we try and fight the Rocket. That's just not good playmaking, really. Okay. The Thing dies because the Thing is stupid. Fair enough. Alright, call up time. Okay. Got the Iron Man. That was not a good ult by the Iron Man. This guy really likes the shotgun. He doesn't use anything else. I mean, fair enough. Alright, so they get the first checkpoint. We're back to one tank. I don't know why we do this. And this guy just dies for it. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So clubbing time, we get both DPS. We got 3 DPS. 3 DPS are down. There's nothing for Captain America again. Iron Man just gets so much value, and there's nothing to get there. So coming for another team fight. We have 3 ults, 3 DPS ults. The other team has 3 ults as well. Also, this is not, like, I don't know why we go through this door. This is not a good door. First of all, why is Strange away from his whole team? This, coming out this door is not worth it because they have angles all the way from the end. So Moon Knight right here, everyone has angles. Like, if you stand here, you have angles on this end of the doorway. But if you come out through this door, you have to come this way to get the angle, which means you get out of the cover. But here, you can stay in cover. You can stay all the way back here and get angles on the far end door, right? And you can just stay here. And that's really useful for characters like Iron Man, characters like Moon Knight. So this door right here is really not a good door to come out at all. It's good for the defense side because on the defense side, they can get healed, right? So you can push into this door really easily. And then if their DPS is playing here, they have to look this way. If the DPS is looking this way, that means the healers just get free reign to heal all these people who are pushing on this. So everyone should come out this door. Like this is the only play to make here. Coming out this door is just not worth it at all. It's just not worth it. You're just gonna get screwed every time. And if you're a tank main, you have to know that. And then we just do that. So if you want to play tank, you gotta know the positioning. So definitely don't go through that door. It's just, and you have to know that Moon Knight is gonna have their ult. There's no way you don't kill that guy. Again, we don't need to go through this door. Okay, it's fine with the support ult. Alright, how does he not get hit by that? That's fine. Okay, I die. That's fine. They get the point. It was a good cloak and dagger ult. Good cloak and dagger ult. They had no answer. Attack still has 3 ults in the ult bank. Captain America is just throwing right now. He's trying to impress the pretty lady in the in the lobby. I don't know how that guy dies either. Iron Man is out here throwing. Now the Iron Man is the one that's out of position. There's no healers to heal him, bro. He's just trying to ego the 1v1. Yeah, we use that all in front of everybody. Okay, shield's out. Okay, I don't know why that res is there. Okay, that rocket is not playing great. Punisher's not playing great either. Moon haunts you. Alright, so Johnny Stormo goes crazy. And they found a good comp that works. It might have been a little bit too little too late. As you can see, we're now in overtime. We're still on the second point. Nice eye. He gets nobody. Okay, they get that guy. 2v1 on the... I don't know why he runs away. I don't know why he runs away. He runs away. He runs away. Okay, you're just gonna die anyway. Why run away? Just die on the point. Try and save your Punisher. Just fight. Just fight until you die. And you're just gonna die anyway. Why even try to survive? Just kill the guy. Also, Punisher ran into the healers of the other team, so I don't know. Also, they are peeling for the backline now. They realize now that Captain America is messing up the backline. So now it's a more competitive match because they're actually playing good comp. They also pick up Bucky. Bucky's pretty good for Bucky's good for Captain America. Bucky is good for Iron Man because you get these hooks, and the hooks can cancel out Iron Man's ult as well. So those are really good picks. And they swap off Spider-Man. They go back on Human Torch, which is very necessary. And then, alright, this is really good. They stack the ults. There's nothing much the enemy team can do. Nice Punisher trait. There's just too much damage. They have really good angles. And then they do a portal play here, which is really good. Really good. There's nothing the other team can do there. That's a checkmate. That's a checkmate right there. And they get the point. But the issue now becomes they have no time. So it's 1 minute versus 4 minutes and 50 seconds, which is not a big time bank at all. Unfortunately, they did not figure it out soon enough. They did figure it out eventually, but it didn't come soon enough for it to make a larger impact in the game. They got it to overtime, but there's just nothing. They made good swaps. They had good ults, but the mistakes they made prior into the game was just too much. They couldn't keep up. So now we are on attack. Okay, so they go with this comp. Again, there's no tanks. There's no one to take space. The problem with overtime is, especially when you have 1 minute you're in attack, you need to take a lot of space. You need to be able to tank damage. It's either that or get some really early picks. But the thing with these two tanks that defense is playing, they're playing Captain America and like Emma Frost. They just have so much sustain or they just have so much survivability and stuns and all that. Okay, so we take this top part. Okay, Captain America, this is actually a really good play. Captain America gets him. He probably thinks he can't get touched by Captain America. Again, he's not getting healed because we're Luna, Snow, Rocket. They should have stayed Inviswoman, honestly, so he gets the team up. And so they can give him the Invis shield. But another play is, what the hell is this guy doing? Look at what the team is. Everyone's on the court. Stay on the court. It's gonna be overtime in 40 seconds. These guys are staying here. I don't know what this guy's doing here. This guy should not be here. I think he's scared of the Captain America. But because you're scared of the Captain America, now he just kills your flyer, which honestly shouldn't happen. So this guy is way out of position. He gets stunned for it, dies for it, easy. There's not enough healing. There's only one healer there that can actually help him. And don't forget, Captain America is in the back line. So you gotta take care of home before you start, before you start going out to eat. You know what I mean? We have food at home, brother. There's plenty of stuff on the plate. You gotta take care of this guy before you go take care of the other guys. It's as simple as that. So Captain America's playing well. Healers come in. Now they can take space now that their one tank is gone, and then it's just a steamroll. Everyone has to back up. They switch back off. Switch back to Spider-Man. Strange comes back, trying to get a touch. One healer down. Luna Snow is stuck in spawn. Also, he fucking stands right here where Luna Snow can't heal him from the spawn. So this is dumb as hell as well. Just stay in the lane, or Luna Snow has to come out. So he probably thinks, oh, Luna Snow will heal me. Obviously she can't. He gets stunned. He gets conversed on. There's nothing. These guys aren't even looking. Who are they shooting? They're shooting Iron Man. Okay, fair enough. But I think there's just nothing. There's nothing they can do. Again, they need another tank. Okay, so now defense side. Defense side, they have the hold for 4 minutes. We go Cloak and Dagger, Johnny, Luna, Penny, Punisher, and then Bucky. Now, obviously, there's like no team ups at all. There's a lot of comps that we should probably, that would probably work better in this instance. Obviously, we should do Rocket with the Punisher plus the Res. The Res would be really clutch. If somebody gets picked off, you can just bring him back right away. So the Res is really important. Also, Inviswoman. You just get an extra shield. You can give it to the flyer so the flyer can stay up in the sky and you don't have to look at him that much. Like, I think at this point they're just getting tilted. They were talking in the chat. They're like, oh my god, everyone's mental is fried, yada yada yada. Penny's not a bad pick, especially because they're playing Captain America. Also, you might be thinking, what is the enemy team doing at this instance? Right now, they're like, why are they not coming out? Everyone's still in spawn because fucking they were doing we were having a wedding proceedings. Captain America and Cloak and Dagger were getting married in the chapel. And they're still waiting. See, the game started. They're still waiting to get married. And then now everyone goes out. Alright, so attack team is literally fucking throwing, bro. Attack team is literally throwing. And I wasn't paying attention at all. It's crazy. Cause I went out the right door. Completely by coincidence. If I went out the left door, I would have died. Cause look at all the penny mines. But I didn't. Because I just went out the right door. Because I was so distracted with the fucking wedding ceremony that we were doing. Which is so unfortunate. I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, he gets out though. Alright, so also we run Emma Frost. Now the thing about Emma Frost is Emma Frost counters fucking everything in the game. So look at, I can just take so much space, do so much damage, and we just own the position completely. Same with Captain America. Captain America is distracting the healers. The healers can't get to the DPS in time, and DPS just died. There's nothing for this guy. That guy is just shooting across down the fucking lane. He's playing aim labs over here. And obviously they don't have another tank, so all these squishies are just taking so much damage from the whole entire team. And yeah, brother. And that's gonna be all that she wrote, bro. And that's it. And it was too fast for ults to even come out at all. So should have played Rocket from the start, but there's not really much they could have done anyway. So that's the game. Let me know in the comments what you think about this game. Who I think they all played bad, honestly. Healers, DPS, the one tank. Yeah, they all didn't play well. They didn't synergize anything. But in the end, they blamed each other. But that's not how it should be. It's a team game. You guys should cooperate. You should learn how to play together. That's part of the game. It's part of the process of being better, is to learn how to complement your teammates and then how to help them help you be better. You know? And we still managed to get the win even if we were trolling most of the time, bro. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to Midnight Howl, my friend that I play with in this game. Make sure you check out the other video that she was in. And yeah, man, good luck on all your games. Don't be toxic. Let me know in the comments section who was actually to blame. I think they were all to blame personally, but you let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Good luck on all your games. Peace. Peace.